Dooby dooby doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby dooby doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on Scooby Doo, I see you, pretending you got a sliver. You're not fooling me, I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back, and Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that feeling.
Madness, y'all. There is a method to my madness. Welcome everyone to Hashtag Kills for Life Wrestling Podcast, episode 194. I'm your host, your crazy host, your controversial host with the big nipples. I am Mr. Team Brinket, aka Beefy Boy.
Oh God. Oh, I'm the enforcer.
I'm DJ Red Flags. I got a special shirt for you, Chris. I
What?
want a special T-shirt just for you.
What's the T-shirt? Wow. Okay, so a hater from Wyoming. Anyway, so everyone, remember to share the podcast and subscribe to the podcast, and also if you can, donations are appreciated. Go to my Cash App, $, Mr. Team Bring It, $2, $5, $10. Support the podcast right now. I'm not working right now. My job did not work out for me, unfortunately. So right now I'm basically struggling to basically fund this podcast, whatever. So, but yeah, anything that you can donate, yes, donate. Okay. So tonight, everyone, we are going to be talking about last week's wrestling topics. Also, we're going to get into Raw from tonight. So, matter of fact, let's start that off first.
Are you sure? Because you started off with the Scooby snack, so you might.
Yeah.
No, let's not.
Yeah, you gotta explain that one.
No, we don't get into that one. That's our last topic. We gonna talk about that last. Because that's a whole nother discussion, so that's why I said, we'll wait into that one. Okay. But there's a reason why tonight's intro was about Scooby snacks. So we will talk about that in a little bit. Exactly, Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul. We will talk about that in a minute. But I need you guys to share the podcast. Also, like I said, donations are appreciated. Cash App. Mr. Team Bring It. But first, let's talk about Raw. Let's get that out of the way real quick. What did you guys think about Raw this evening?
Go ahead. Ready?
Yeah, go. You got it. It's on you.
First, let's talk about the white elephant in the building. The white rabbit. Everybody's all hyped about this white rabbit and the Q scan and like who killed the world? You did, and 923, and Twitter is going fucking ape shit. They've gone as far as the Hangman game thing with the font. They went and chased it back to a Bray Wyatt's T-shirt with the same font. Like, come on, y'all. It's like, if the man's gonna come back, the man's gonna come back on his terms. Why you rushing the damn man? Leave the man alone. Leave Sasha and Naomi alone. I got to see frozen peanut butter, aka Bailey. You know she's thicker than the frozen peanut butter. We got to see her in action tonight. I've noticed I've noticed there's been a lot of tag team matches, which I'm really happy with. The Street Profits versus Butch and whatever dude's name is. That was a good match. I actually enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying seeing Monte do his thing. He is killing it. And it's only a matter of time for the man gets a huge singles push.
Very much so.
I mean, also, give a shout out to Dawkins too, because it seemed like ever since they put that in, Dawkins, his partner.
Who?
Oh God, really? But honestly, this like ever since they've been putting Montez is going to get this single run, it's like he's been either showing off or like, hey, don't forget I'm here type of shit. Like, oh, woe is me, type of shit. And I noticed in that. But back to what you were saying in the beginning with this damn this QR code scan thing. I went to it, and you see it says WWE all over it. Like they set this up and all this stuff. So like you said, if he's coming back, I mean, you pretty much gave us a date now to look at, or you just doing a publicity stunt to get more eyes on whatever's happening on the 23rd. The main event tonight, the thing that got me about this main event was this possibly was Alexa Bliss' best match in God knows when. I don't remember Alexa Bliss going this hard, possibly before she had concussion problems. So I give that a shout out. And yeah, Bayley still looked like she's a little bit off, but it was still a good match. Because they know each other. So their old rivalry and stuff. So at the beginning of the show, I loved that match too, the United States title match. I just didn't like the ending because you already knew Matt Riddle was gonna come in and screw Seth, and then you knew later Seth was gonna screw Matt Riddle, and also Kevin Owens and Austin Theory. Austin Theory now that Vince McMahon is gone, we get to see if this dude can really go.
And he can.
Yeah. I mean. He's showing it, and plus, Kevin Owens is showing that he's still Kevin Owens. He's not what y'all had him doing for the past couple of years. He's Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, how you remember him. So that was a good match. But the tag team matches was a lot. I was not used to that in WWE. A lot of tag team matches. That was good, especially to have a show for 3 hours. You got some new people to look at. You don't have replay matches no more, so that was a plus. I gotta give Raw, their flowers on this one.
I have a question for you, real quick, before Chris goes. With Alexa Bliss doing this whole face thing, would you have liked it if she would kind of have like her own little inner fight, like? Still show signs of that possess Alexa, like do the Sister Abigail, all these like certain signs, not like that the whole back and forth thing, like visual, but just like certain move sets that she was doing when she was with the Fiend, and this whole goddess thing, because she still has it in her music. It's still a hint of that.
I mean, she's still carrying that damn doll.
Yeah. Between Lily and the whole in her song still says "Let me in." Part of it says "Let me in." You know what I mean? So, like, how would you feel if they would still add some of that moveset into her current position?
Just her moveset or the character?
Certain moveset. No, yeah, the certain movesets that she was doing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but see, like I said, this was her best match in years, so you gotta weasel that in.
Yeah.
Into so. They see she can still go tonight, and they can weasel some in and get a nice, probably a feud going on, which probably the tag team title match, her and Asuka gonna be going after the tag team champions. They probably weed that in there. We just gotta wait and see with Alexa Bliss, because like I said, this was her best match in God knows how long.
Yeah,
and we just gotta be patient with her.
Yeah, real patient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry, but I was kind of going in and out of Raw this evening, and no, I'm not talking about sex. I just the only match I really actually enjoyed. No,
we got to hold that one. We got to hold that one.
What? Anyway,
Nothing.
Anyway, so let's
this
see.
show's not sponsored by Trojan, by the way.
It's wish it was. Always keep it wrapped up. Yes, wrap it up. But no, Rollins versus Bobby Lashley. That was a really good match. I enjoyed that match. Riddle versus Seth Rollins. How they interfered in each other's matches tonight. Like, I love the rivalry. The rivalry is great. And at Extreme Rules, they're going to have a fighter pit match or something like that.
It's like a cage. It's like that. Remember
Lion's Den match? Remember Lion's Den match with Ken Shamrock? It's pretty much like that, but with octagon feel. That's all.
So
he did like 2 of them in NXT.
Yeah, it's basically Seth's gonna get his ass beat.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's.
Is he real? But is he really? Is he really going to get his ass beat?
If you put him in, it just is like you coming to the softball field, right? You know that's my domain. That's where I thought. That's where I know. And you coming into somewhere where I know that I have more knowledge and when than you, it puts you at a complete disadvantage. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. So basically, it's going to put Seth at a huge disadvantage because now you put in Riddle in his element.
If this was real, Matt Riddle would kick his ass. But since we know it's WWE, we're going to give Seth Rollins some type of offense here because Seth Rollins too over. He's too over for him just to get squashed. You see it, right? You saw it tonight. He came out first, and this dude got command of the audience. Like, they turned the music off, and he's still orchestrating the audience. He's too over to get squashed, so it's not gonna happen.
I told you Bailey's frozen peanut butter.
Wow.
See, you say frozen, I used to say cold peanut butter. You ever spread cold peanut butter on some bread?
Hey, I'll tell you right now, Bailey's thicker than the racial divide in America.
Lord Jesus. Next match.
So what else was the highlight of the night to you guys?
Oh, Dom's promo.
Oh no. Dom promo remind me of Vicky Guerrero. They wouldn't let him talk for shit. Every time he said something, the crowd got loud.
Is it because he's trash, or he was really getting heel heat?
Both of them.
And it could be both. Yeah, it could be both.
I'm just really curious because I don't know why he's there. He is very basic to me. And the fucked up thing is he only been there 3 years, and I'm trying to give this man a chance, and it's not.
You know what? You could say he's been there for 3 years, but I tell people this: he's been there since he was freaking 10, when he was 10. And the thing is, like how everybody got outraged when it was Charlotte Flair getting all the opportunities and stuff. Well, now we get outraged for Dominic getting all this damn TV time for someone that didn't have no indie experience, and he's Rey Mysterio's son. He didn't even go to NXT, so he going straight to the main roster. So I see the argument there, but it's an interesting story now. You got the son, which we saw him plenty of times with family members turn on their family members and stuff. And the heat, like, yo, you turned your back on Rey Mysterio. You know damn well you're gonna get booed. But this heat is like a Baron Corbin heat. Like, we just don't like it.
No, I think Baron Corbin was more liked than Dom. Let's be honest.
Right. That's what I said. It's like more. That's why I said it reminded me of when Vicky. You remember the episode when Vicky tried to talk and the crowd just kept booing louder and louder. and he got the microphone. You forget he got the microphone. You could go louder than the crowd, and the crowd's not hearing it. Every time he said something, they got loud. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is good heat. This is good. But what kind of heat is it?
Well, I mean, what kind of heat is it though? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is this heat to a point where they're appreciating your work, or is it your trash heat? You know what I'm saying? Because trash heat ain't good for business. I mean, look at Eva Marie. Eva Marie was booed every time she got in the goddamn ring. You know what I'm saying?
That's
people talk about, he's a heat magnet. No, she's a trash magnet.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say this. I would say this heat is a good and bad situation because it brings heat to the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
You know, because people not. I mean, some people try to get used to booing Finn Balor, but if you saw that backstage segment with him and AJ, you heard little cheers there, like, oh, it might be a chance you might either get this match or AJ might join Judgment Day or some stuff like that. Like people like was getting excited, just talking, getting theories on it. But you got that one person. You always gotta have one person in your faction that brings that heat. And I guess Dominic is gonna bring the heat.
I don't think X-Pac ever had like heat like that, Derek. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. I don't.
X-Pac when they got back together, the DS got back together and he turned on Kane. Yeah, he did have that heat, and they never forgave X-Pac since after that. I was just watching that too, but yeah.
What was the line of the night for you guys?
I didn't really pay attention to it, so I couldn't even tell you the line of the night.
Corey Graves said, "All this could have been avoided if Ray got Dominic like Riddle."
I was going to say the match between Kevin Owens and Austin Theory.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of the word.
Yeah, he's like, "Who's your daddy?" He's like, "Who's your daddy?" Like, I'm his daddy, bitch, and he smacked him hard. So I was going to say that, but yeah, I totally forgot about Corey with the scooter line.
That scooter line had me on. I'm like, wow, yeah, man. Wow. But Raw was good. I mean, the whole Dexter Lumis thing. I'm enjoying it, but it's starting to get stale real fast.
Yeah, very fast. Like I've noticed that too. It's like, okay, you're doing Kane shit is being recycled. We see this shit before. I mean, like who did this shit before? Kane, Undertaker. I mean, yeah, this is kind of getting. Yeah, I need somebody to do some promos because, like, you know, my attention span is not that good. Just like tonight, it was not that good this evening at all.
And the fact that you try and make a stalker babyface.
Yeah.
After the situation we just had in real life with people like Sonya Deville and someone with stalker. Right. I mean, I know. Yeah. I'm not feeling it. That's I like that news. I don't feel it.
That's like turning Jeffrey Dahmer into a baby face.
Well, he didn't have like a baby face though.
Stop it.
What I'm really waiting for is a cutscene where they put Ciampa and Gargano on camera together. That's
coming. That's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's just a matter of time of that coming around. So
I think that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that.
So they probably do a match.
I would love to see that. And WWE, if they go back to, I mean, I hope they don't do that because lately Michael Cole's been dropping other promotions, doing commentary. I'm hoping that they don't bury their past. They need to bring up that past.
I think once you know who left, we wish not say his name, but they've been bringing up like outside stuff, which you should. Like you want to know why people are cheering these guys, and some of these people only watch WWE. Like why they cheering them? Why they giving pops? Like because we watch wrestling, we know where they came from, and you about to get entertained. So you need to tell people, and that's kind of good for WWE for the first time in years. Like, I don't know when the last time they mentioned someone outside of WWE that they didn't buy. You know, they always mention WCW, they always mention NWA, AWA, but they brought those. They never mentioned New Japan except for AJ Styles. They never mentioned certain indie spots like MLW and PWG. So it was good to hear that.
And they've also been using words that they haven't been using for a while. Wrestler. Hospital.
Oh my.
Because
wait, they blocked out you couldn't say hospital.
There was
you had to say medical.
Yeah, the local medical center. They've been doing that. Now they're saying hospital because
that is so retarded. Just so retarded.
Yeah,
but it's true.
Yeah,
it's so retarded. Yeah. Like, oh, you got to go to a medical facility. What?
If I got concussion, I'm not going to a medical facility. I'm taking my ass to the motherfucking hospital.
Listen.
Yeah.
The ER shit. I'm got my ass whoops. I'm on fucking life support. Nigga, there ain't no damn medical facility. This is a fucking ER shit. He got his ass whooped. He's going to the ER. Shit.
You get fucking you get 2 Tylenols and call them in the morning. This is serious business.
They don't give you Tylenol.
They give you Vicodin. Just like what they want shit to the ease the pain.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give you Vicodin.
How can I ease
Lord.
They don't even give Vicodin. They got a whole 8-ball back there. They just break off a piece of that 8-ball and hand it to you in the back.
Oh man, we are not going to talk about that.
And they go right through your IV, and I'm like, knock you out. Shit.
Wake up in the next show.
Right. It's just like, damn, it's light outside.
What happened? What happened?
Right. I'm like, damn, it's the next day. I'm like, wait a minute, it's 2:00 the next day? PM? The fuck happened? But yeah, so was there anything anything else on Raw that y'all know?
They brought up the Roman Reigns, Logan Paul situation.
Talk about that. I was just on Twitter scrolling through the timeline, and then I guess Logan Paul was in bed with his chick or whatever, and he addressed the whole "I'm the table." He goes, "What he said?" He goes, "What the hell's wrong with me? Who the hell refers to himself as the table?"
Yeah.
I mean, that was a stupid ass line. I get it. Like, he's still learning.
I mean, but he shouldn't have to. That's all they do. That's all him and his brother do is they pretty much do wrestling promos on social media. Like his brother did a promo. It was not a promo, but he was just talking. But it seemed like a promo. How he was talking junk to Nate Robinson and all that stuff. That's what they do. That's what they do. So it shouldn't be that much practice. You just gotta make sure you don't use no curse words because they're kind of still PG for right now. So. I mean, why are you just be yourself? Triple H already told you, be yourself. That's why we brought you in. You already gonna get booed. So
yeah. I mean, but is he really getting booed because with the bloodline being the Hills? I mean, I think it was like a mixed crowd because people legit don't like the Paul brothers.
No,
so,
listen. I don't care for Logan Paul like that. He had one great match, but that does not mean that I'm going to be cheering for him. Two, whatever. I'm still not going to say that, yes, I'm head over heels for him and shit.
But do you agree that he's better than Dom?
Yes.
Most definitely.
Do you agree that he's better than Bad Bunny?
I won't go there.
No, they're even.
I think they're about
they're
equal.
even. They're even.
Yeah, they're even. Until we get a match, they're dead even. Like,
do you believe that he was better than Rodman and Karl Malone?
Yes.
Do you believe that he's better than David Arquette?
David Arquette. I never seen David
Arquette's
match. I never seen it.
That's what I'm asking. Are you talking about Dave Arquette back around 2000 or Dave Arquette now?
2000 with his title
Yeah,
reign.
he's better. Yeah, he's better than. Yeah, he's better than that dude. Because you say now, Dave Arquette actually taking this business seriously, and I got to applaud him for that. So
Okay.
Like I said, never seen this match. Don't want to see his match. And
Why not?
Because like
that was
I
the
don't
dying
have-
days of WCW.
Exactly. So I mean, but I do applaud anybody that's trying to get into the business, like like us, us podcasters, whatever, trying to get into the wrestling industry. Anybody that's willing to put their heart and soul and take bumps in the ring, like I respect them for that. But I don't respect the company, like WCW. Like, why would you make this fool ass motherfucker WCW champion? And he's in wrestling history. I mean, we have to talk about it, unfortunately. So
Hey,
Yeah.
the thing is, nobody's talking about him but me.
No,
Fine.
you gotta think. You gotta think back then.
Chris, like, right.
You gotta think back then though, before the internet was just being made, and I get the idea that Vince was going for, but I still say it was the wrong move. Everybody's talking about WWE at the time. They was kicking their ass. So you need to do something to make you talk about WCW.
Mm-hmm.
So you made an actor the World Heavyweight Champion. That belt that has history, and then got disrespected by having hot potatoes. I think they had 20 champions in 1 year. And yeah, you got people talking, and they still talk about it to this day, but not for the reasons you wanted them to talk about. So
Very much so. So let's go away from Raw and let's talk about what's been going on last week. Where should we start?
Can we talk about Velveteen? Oh, I'm sorry, Patrick. Little comeback.
Very much so. Yes,
EC3?
let's talk about Patrick. Yeah.
His clapback.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the clapback. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Have we even heard from EC3 since then?
No, EC3 did a clap back, but it was text based.
Yeah.
So he went on and he said that he was never convicted of a crime, including child pornography, some other shit. He said
Drugs.
it was like he like, okay, so his face was like on the screen, and then like all of these like text messages were popping up. He did like this. He did like this. He did like this. He did like this. Like
he's a
this.
clown. That was a clown. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if what Patrick is saying is true, and I'm talking about Velveteen Dream, everybody, why is EC3 following him? If he's this problematic, then why is he following him? And he didn't answer that question either, and he didn't deny it.
Oh no.
He just said what he's not convicted of. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry, but EC3 does look a little sus.
Yeah, but the thing, like the question was, if you knew this information back then, why you wait till now to say something about it? Like what, you try to hold it for blackmail? What was your purpose of waiting until this man was in trouble and got in trouble with the law to say, well, we invited him to my house? And first of all, let me say this: EC3 was not a top guy in NXT. He swear he was.
He wasn't.
And you invited his house, and he left his phone to record people in the bathroom.
I don't get that. I
So
don't
you tell
understand
me that your phone, so tell me that his phone had to be propped up in the bathroom,
aiming at whoever's using it. But
I'm not. That's not computing with me very well. That don't sound right. Like, okay, so you leave. Why number one? Why are you leaving your phone in someone else's bathroom? So that's basically you using it as bait, or what have you. So that alone is kind of strange. Because
But-
this phone right here, I take this shit with me everywhere I go. You know, I don't leave it on nobody's bathroom, nobody's kitchen, or anything like that. If I'm cooking and then it's in the same vicinity, that's different. But I'm not just gonna leave it just to leave it.
Yeah.
But that's your house. You can leave your phone wherever the hell you want in your house. If you in somebody else's house, you're not gonna leave your phone.
No, we talking about Velveteen though. He said
Oh, okay. Yeah, but see, the thing is, I like that Patrick answered that question. He said, "No, I didn't leave my phone in the bathroom. I left my phone in the living room, where everybody was doing and stuff like that." And he said all of them was drunk and stuff. He just don't want to name no names because, you know, either somebody's used to working, they left in good standards. So he had respect not to mention everybody that was there. But EC3, like, I didn't leave my phone in no bathroom. You know exactly where my phone was at. So it's I think it's more to this story than what we got so far.
That's the one thing that really pisses me off about wrestlers is that they are super fucking messy. They are really, really messy. Hey, Ty, no, you're not late. You're in the middle of the show, so you're good. But yeah, as much as I have respect for the wrestlers in the business, I just they bother me sometimes. It's like either the podcasters or the wrestlers, they bring up a controversial topic, and T.O. can attest to this because we be in spaces with them and we be asking them a whole lot of questions. They bring it up. And they was like, no, I can't talk about that. So why are you talking about it? Like, if you can't talk about it, like, I don't think that I'm gonna open up a can of worms knowing I can't talk about this shit. Then when I directly ask you, well, can you elaborate more on this? Oh no, I can't talk about it because of my sources and who I work for. What?
But you brought it up.
Yeah. You brought it up.
Okay, so you pretty much what you did was you plant the seed, but you can't watch it grow.
I mean, what are you trying to do? You trying to get my reaction? I mean, because if you gonna get my reaction, you gonna get my curiosity. And listen, I'm one of the most curious motherfuckers when it comes to wrestling and tea. So you're gonna have to like sit your ass down, and you're gonna have to tell me what the fuck is going on instead of the secrecy shit. You know, if you was sucking dick in the bathroom, maybe you should have kept that shit to yourself. But that's a different story for a different day.
Yo, Enforcer, I got something to tell you.
It's up.
But I can't tell you right now. I gotta tell you later. See?
And I'm going to
right there.
And I'm going to inquire about that. I'm like, wait a minute, so
so you have like, so what you gotta tell him? What you just go, you know?
I'll be the first one in the room, you know, with the loud ass head speaker, and I'm gonna be like, so what was that about? It's just, you know, I can't really tell you right now. But you said it in a public format.
Right.
Exactly.
You know? So I'm like, okay, so is there something you're hiding? Or something you can't tell me or anything? And then I hate when niggas want to get upset. I'm like, why the fuck you gonna get upset? You claim that you can't talk about this shit in the business because it might hurt your status. So why the fuck are you talking about this where people are going to automatically going to ask you why? Well, I mean, like, why you can't elaborate on this? Oh, because it's where I work. So basically, you starting drama. You're trying to start drama.
Speak on it.
You know, and once again,
relevancy.
We have talked about this in Twitter a lot of times, and I will tell people, if you cannot talk about it, don't talk about it. Shut your mouth. Don't say anything about it if you don't want them additional follow-up questions.
Right.
What's up, Chris, from the Take It Home podcast? What's up?
And you do that because, you know, especially y'all said y'all in Twitter space, where everybody's in Twitter, they hear that. Guess what they're gonna do as soon as they hear it? Yeah, he said this and this and that, and then guess what? Now you are
screenshots. Click.
No, they don't do that. No, what they do is they hear that and they run and start another motherfucking space and talk about what you.
Lord have mercy.
Story of our lives, Chris. Story of our lives.
And call it a private chat. There ain't nothing fucking private about Twitter
Oh,
Spaces.
that pisses me
There
off.
is
You have
nothing-
a public. You have a
No.
Spaces is so public, and people will sit there and name their freaking space or private chat. Do not enter. I'm gonna enter that bitch because you told me not to.
There's not. If you do not have a lock on your room, there's nothing fucking private on Twitter at all. Private means coming on here, coming on StreamYards and not having this shit recorded. That is a private space. But you know, you can't tell anybody from the UK that shit because they think they know everything. But you know, whatever. But anyway.
Oh man, that was a whole nother. That's a whole nother.
Right,
whole
that's
nother
another can of worms. Yep. There was something else that happened. Malachi Black. Let's talk about that real quick.
I just put the video up on the group. He had an indie match, and he straight up said it. He like, when the time is right, he's gonna answer all questions. But people think that he is making his way back to WWE, and then the next picture you see is him and his wife. You know, his wife is still contracted under WWE, and they think he's coming back. I don't know. Because then if he do come back, how does that make him look using mental health to get out of the contract?
It would make him look very, very weak. But I want to talk about this one, this post or whatever, and see what you guys think about this. So Malachi Black released or revealed why he released or why he requested his release from AEW. He stated that AEW did not uphold their side of the contract, and that he wanted to walk away since they broke the contract. Now, did anyone hear about this?
This is the first I heard.
No, I didn't hear about that. I heard about the mental health thing needed a break, and then I heard through the Twitter grapevine that Tony said, "All right, cool." Then later put in that release, it was like, "Yo, shout out to House in the building."
Hey, House, what's going on? I knew I seen somebody light skinned from somewhere. Let me stop.
But I guess Tony said that he got his release or whatever, but he can't go to the WWE. But at the end of the day, I mean, if he's going through these mental health things, and like the media is so toxic. They're like, "Oh yeah,
they are messy as fuck."
He was seen with this woman. Like, that's his wife. Of course, he'll be seen with his wife. The fuck?
Duh.
I was about to say this wrestling. What's not toxic? It seems like everything you say about wrestling is toxic. You see this man, like you just said. You see him just going to a goddamn local McDonald's with Vega. Oh, Malachi Black must be broke or something. They going to McDonald's. No, they want some damn McDonald's. Leave it alone.
I mean, it's funny because I had me some McDonald's, but I'm broke as fuck though. But that's a different story for them.
But did you go to the $1 Million though?
No.
What $1 Million? We are in inflation.
Do you
$1.25?
Do you not see how fat I am? I mean, man, like this is a man with a sarcasm T-shirt. That is just one of my talents. No, but I'm dead serious about this. I'm not going to the goddamn dollar menu. I'm getting a fucking Big Mac and 2 filet of fish, quarter pounder, and a filet of fish. I just said that. A quarter pounder. No, I just said that too. And a cheeseburger. That's what I'm getting. Super size. Yeah.
Y'all remember it wasn't super size, it was something else too. It was small, medium, large, super size, and like another bigger size for a hot minute.
Brian Daddy.
No, it was something.
Now Big Mac. It was. I remember I went to Florida. It was Big Mac, and then it was called Grand Mac or some shit. That shit was like this big, and I was like, no way in hell. You try to give me a heart attack? I ain't finished that shit. So
now here's the thing, Ty, about Malachi possibly creeping back to the WWE since Papa Triple H is a new creator or director of the WWE. Here's the thing. Like, it wouldn't surprise me, but it would look very weak on his part. But a lot of people still have great relationships with Triple H. But like I said, it doesn't mean that the grass is greener on the other side just because Triple H is in power now.
Well,
I have to tell people that.
Respectfully, I don't know who cut your grass or does your grass, but I have Mexican doing our grass, and our grass is green as fuck. So come on our side.
I mean, I bet the Mexican was doing that, and hopefully he wasn't pissing on your yard or whatever. Hopefully he wasn't doing that. But
hopefully
my grass is green, I don't give a fuck.
Hopefully you gave him $20 and a cup of lemonade or something, because you didn't.
I ain't giving him shit, man.
Oh, he pissed your grass.
Fuck, I look like walking outside with a tray of lemonade and a motherfucker.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame.
I just feel that, like, a lot of people, when we say that the wrestling industry is toxic, we have too many fans that is worrying about the wrong things. Instead of worrying about his mental health, they're worrying about, like, what company he's going to go to. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to satisfy their obsession about the WWE. I mean, once again, the people from the UK, I love you guys, but half of you humans over humans over there. I'm just speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for my co-host over there. I love you guys. I think you guys are fucking awesome, but you motherfuckers are so fucking disrespectful. Like, we can't tell you motherfuckers nothing. It's like, y'all, wherever you say is gospel. That's the Bible. No one else can tell you what to do or whatever. But when you go around and talk about Roman Reigns is God and shit, that's when I'm gonna have to tell you, put down the phone. Stop tweeting.
Chris, remember we talked about this probably last year. We talked about this, how wrestling fans now think they got all the power, and they.
So Ant-Man, he said that he wouldn't be mad if they went back to the WWE as long.
That's House. Don't call him Ant-Man. That's House.
I know who he is. Can I read it, please? Thank you so much. He said he wouldn't be mad if he went back to the WWE as long as the House can join him. Would love to see the House versus the Bloodline. I would not mind that. I wouldn't mind that either.
I just thought about something. Now, hear me out. This is not no dirt sheet. This is just a theory here. Can you see Malachi Black being the leader of Judgment Day?
Yeah.
They already doing pretty much the Wish version of the House Black. So
the Kroger version. Kroger.
I see it, but
yeah. I mean, but let's see. You got Finn, who could turn himself to the demon, and you already see Malachi Black or come back as Aleister Black, doing his damn close to a demon with his half eye growing to something, whatever the fuck he was trying to do, and just change the whole dynamic of that group. If he come back, that's the only place I think he would fit in, unless he's going against Aleister Black. I mean, Judgment Day. Excuse me. I don't know. Right now, I don't see him coming back to WWE right now. It this mental health thing.
You talking about Malachi Black, right?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
I think, like, I'm hoping that he's telling the truth, that this is a mental thing that he's, that he's trying to get over, and I totally understand that because I'm going through the same issues. T.O. knows what I've been going through, whatever, for months. And I feel him on that. So if he has to get away, do a little short vacation, I'm all for that. But if you're doing this shit for a ploy to go back to the WWE, then you are no better than them damn fans that go around and talk about how how great the WWE is and how everybody wants to go back to the WWE and all that shit. It's just toxic. That's it.
I
Now,
like
toxic.
the fact. I like the fact
Okay.
that they keep it the whole eye gimmick still. I'm like,
Yeah, because I remember he left starting the eye gimmick. He started the eye gimmick and stuff. But the thing is this: if you go back to WWE now, the same problem you had in AEW is gonna come back to WWE. You're gonna have too many people, and you're gonna have nothing for everybody to do. You got to try to fit everybody that you bring it back to the fold. And everybody don't need to go. Everybody don't need to come back to WWE. Hell, like I said last year, everybody don't need to go to AEW. There's other wrestling organizations out there that you can help build up if you believe that you got that star power.
I mean, but the thing is, because we was talking about Hog. Hog is predominantly black and is ran by Master P. Master P ain't doing nothing with that but just tax breaks. That's it. I mean, he's using that as tax write-offs. He's not concerned about putting a company like Hog on a national platform because he wouldn't know what to do with it. He wouldn't know how to run it. He'd just be basically another Tony Khan, but just a nigga with a whole bunch of money with no common sense. I hope he don't have that mentality, but Hall been around for almost 5 years, and they're still in the same situation. But then yet they talk about me. Huh?
Those belts are fire. Those belts?
Yes, the belts are fire. And I would love for Hall to be presented more in a bigger light. Matter of fact, we having an indie wrestling guy that was, I believe, in the he was in the Black 500s, I believe. We were just talking about him the other day. He's coming on Sunday. So, Chris, if you are watching, we will be having a show about the indie wrestling scene, period. Like how you guys are treated, how it's presented, how you guys are treated like stepchildren, and like what what are ways that us podcasters can help put out the indie scene, that you guys should not be treated like you guys are like somebody's ex or whatever, and like just be tossed in the garbage or whatever. But like you got WWE, you got AEW, companies like that, big companies going into the indie scene and picking you guys out like one by one by one by one, but then yet somebody got something disrespectful to say about it. So don't forget like also when I say that, like AEW, they treat the indie guys that had them do tryouts on Dark Elevation. Then you got WWE, got people playing security guard and getting their ass whooped on TV and stuff. And yeah, we had somebody. Yeah, we interviewed Cobra Singh about three weeks ago or whatever, and he was on AEW Dark, and he's green as fuck, but he's constantly improving. But I don't know. I honestly sometimes I don't understand why AEW Dark is even in existence. If you're not going to do anything with it, or if the wrestlers are not improving, then why do you still have these wrestlers on there? Sonny Kiss recently just turned heel, and yet she still on Dark.
It's confusing. It's confusing because the AEW.
The reason why I said that because somebody was on commentary and they was calling him a she, but I mean I don't know what Sonny Kiss.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna try to reach out and see if you could get Sonny in for interview. I've been reaching out to so many different wrestlers, trying to get interviews with somebody because I've been doing other podcasts, but I've been reaching out to everybody and their grandmama.
Okay, so Janelle, I thought that was me because Sonny uses she pronouns, but then in the indie scene, I don't know if they say he. People said he before, so this shit gets confusing, like dead ass. Like, I mean, because Sonny Kiss has a fat ass. Like, I thought that he was a girl at first, but now I'm just like, oh, he's a he, but he haven't had the You know what I mean. Okay.
You know what?
What is it? What they do?
When it comes to
What they do to Bob Venus?
I hope not. They
Chippy. Yeah.
when it comes to Sonny Kiss, though, like he said it, like he was getting tired of this being used for publicity. If you remember, he got a lot of TV time during Pride Month, and then after that, we haven't seen Sonny Kiss.
That's true, but the thing is, what's his name? Bowens
For the Acclaim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Derek Bowens or something like that.
Scissor me, Daddy.
Antonio Bowens. Yeah.
Come on, Chris. Scissor me.
Bowens.
Yeah. Niggas gay as hell, but I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm serious. Like, I didn't know that. Like, the way he is portrayed on TV, I thought this nigga was straight as fuck. No. And this man is gay as fuck. And I'm just like, I'm here for that. I'm in the community. I'm like, okay. Sonny Kiss, on the other hand, no. Did you know? Take It On podcast. It's also crabs in the bucket mentality on the indies.
Yeah.
I could see that, yeah. And then Ty said one thing that I love about AEW, they give indie guys a chance. I love AEW for that. And then Janelle said Sonny used she pronouns. She also said that people did say he before pronouns was a thing. Yeah. Those under contract are harder to get interviewed because they have to get approved for that.
No. I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, so because we were supposed to interview that one cat from what's his name from ECW? Forgot what his name was. Joel. Yeah, like we supposed to interview him, but his schedule is so fucking hectic. So
that's still on the table. Then we're trying to work on that Vince Russo.
So we got an upcoming a pending interview with him. I have to get with Stevie Ray about that because we're supposed to be interviewing Vince Russo in the near future.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll be watching that. I really gotta hear him.
So that's.
We have a bunch of indie wrestlers too that we have a list.
Yes.
What happened to that? What happened to that Blue Mini? The Blue Mini interview y'all was trying to get, or y'all had set up.
Blue Mini, who's that?
ECW legend Blue Mini.
What does it mean? It was probably Janelle.
I thought y'all had him.
Nah,
I didn't say nothing about Blue
Mini in a minute. He's still around.
I was still waiting for that one. I thought y'all had that one.
Hey, no, I'll reach out to him.
ECW legend.
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, but the thing is with the Blue Meanie is he funny. I heard he funny as fuck. I heard he's funny as fuck.
What happened? Something happened this week. I actually think it's posted today. MJF had an interview with the podcast.
Oh God.
And he said that he got a pay increase, but he did not sign an extension. He said that 2024 is going to be a bidding war, and he's holding off for that. Yeah, he said he'll go anywhere. He said he doesn't care if it's a new promotion, as long as they pay him, he will go.
But you gotta also remember what he said during that interview too, when he said, if you love pro wrestling, you want AEW to succeed.
Yes, and that is dead facts. I've been saying that from day one. And
people in the UK don't want to hear that. People in the UK don't want to hear that.
And the thing about this, and that's why I just don't get people. Even wrestlers be playing that same bullshit. They be on that fandom bullshit, but yet they want to call us marks. But they marks them damn selves. But they don't want to show that shit in public.
My thing is this, but they also criticize WWE. So why y'all think that's the gold standard to be at when y'all criticize WWE too?
It's like a moped. Everybody wants to ride one, but they'll never admit it.
Yeah.
Hold on, fellas.
Yeah.
Top flight security. Yep. Top flight security. Mm-hmm.
All right.
But
so I guess it's just you and me.
I'll be back. I'm here. I'm listening to you.
He got jealous.
Yeah, he got jealous.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, David.
Oh, okay. Shit, he made me forget what the fuck I was going to talk about. Mike Awesome. I did not know he was still alive. House.
I'll reach out. I have no problem reaching out to these wrestlers. Ziggy was good.
Hey, Zig.
I actually get response back. I get responded back quite fast from wrestlers too. So it's just a matter of time. I check my emails constantly to see what's going on.
Because we talk to so many wrestlers like on Twitter, and remind you, people say that Twitter is trash, but if you want to get access to wrestlers, it's really based on networking. Networking is very powerful on Twitter because you never know who you might run into. You never know who knows who, and that person might come into your space, and then the next thing you know,
The Weeknd. Remember The Weeknd popped into our
space?
The
Weeknd popped up in our podcast.
Shout out to House. House pointed that out to us.
Yes, this man came under the V. He came in there twice. So I'm just like, wait a minute, why is he coming in here in a dead handle or whatever? And we were just like, wait a minute, what the fuck? This
House
is what
pointed
you do?
it out. Shout out to House. House was like,
so I'm just like, I was like,
and it was a weekday, y'all. The Weeknd came in on the weekday.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So let me see. Janelle said Mike Awesome, definitely not alive. Died in. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was.
But know what? The Saudi Prince probably wants him to come wrestle.
Shut up. Shut up.
Saudi Prince probably wants him to wrestle. So I mean, he'll get brought up soon. Don't worry. Saudi Prince.
And then Ty said that Vince Russo cyberbullying Tony Khan on Twitter and YouTube. That's going to be an interesting podcast if we get him on. And then Ziggy said that Mike Awesome passed away in 2007. And
not according to the Prince of Saudi.
What did I tell you? House, you need, but we won, so I'm not worried about you. Let's see. Ty said, let me find out that wrestler.
Nicki Minaj did it in the space too. Nicki Minaj came in on one of her publicists or one of her people's
that bitch is messy too. She is the queen of being messy.
Going off. So yeah, you never know. The spaces are crazy.
And Janelle, I know that you do not like Twitter like that. You don't like the free Bluebird. But honey, if like I said, we ran into Big Swole and had a conversation with her on Twitter. There's a lot of people that be on Twitter in these Twitter spaces, and we talk to them on a daily basis.
Yeah, I've been in spaces frequently with Tasha Steele. I'm trying to give her, try to work with her, try to get her into the into an interview. So I've been in a couple of spaces with Tasha Steele, and Shorty's funny as hell. She is funny as hell. Shout out to Sloan and Rev Hunt in their room.
Yeah.
Shout out to the cookout.
Shout out to we got the cookout going on, y'all. This is it's basically a wrestling space that me and T.O. and Jay Storm runs on a daily basis. And the cookout is basically, it's not predominantly black. It's for everybody, but we just don't allow white bitches coming there acting like they black. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, no shade, but shade. yeah. So should we?
What
talk
we want to
about-
know, to all the listeners right now, we want to know, what are you guys bringing to the cookout? Put it in the message board. What are you
Yes.
guys bringing to the cookout?
Yes. And also too, once again, because I'm not working right now. I was, but I lost my job like last week, unfortunately. Donations are appreciated. $2, $5. Doesn't really podcast.
We do take EBT, Bitcoin. Yeah, so go ahead, shoot that over. If you got Bitcoin, shoot me a couple of coins. You feel me?
Oh my God, you're so dumb. But yeah. Okay, are you good now?
Yeah,
No, he's off. He is hauling ass out that building.
you know it.
Oh, that's
He's
why.
hauling
Okay,
ass out
that's
that
why
building.
you was hauling ass. Okay. Let's see. Hold on a second. Yes, the cookout, the congregation be popping. I'm trying to tell you, Janelle, you need to get on that shit, honey. I'm trying to tell you.
And also shout out to the Trap House. You know what I mean? House of Space. You know what I mean?
Yes, and also to the what's the one that Sloan runs? I think it's the coffee shop or something like that he runs.
Yeah, Coffee with Red.
Yes, shout out to them as well. And then let's see. Ziggy said that Tony just beat up 2 people before leaving.
Yeah, he did. That's why he turned off his camera.
Shout out, Ziggy.
And then Janelle said Janelle would be bringing Bobby Lashley to the cookout with a side of.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Oh Lord. Don't say Bobby Lashley from the Chris.
I'm sorry. No, me and Janelle, we have a bond with Bobby Lashley because he's hung up like a horse, and we call him Black. We call him Mandingo for a reason.
I thought you were a Christian.
I am a Christian. I could be a Christian and still be horny. The fuck?
What?
Yeah, the fuck.
In
I mean,
the name of Jesus.
Praise Jesus. Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Ziggy said, "Man, turn off the body camera."
Hey, man.
You wear a body camera? I thought you was supposed to be Federal Express or Top.
He's
No,
top
dude,
flight security.
I'm top flight security of the world.
Wow. Okay. So you so are you defending our the domestic terrorism and the domestic?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, his service is nervous.
Oh, he's gone again. Okay. So
But shout out. I want to get a get well shout out to August, because Tory Lane put some mitts on him. So August, get well soon, brother. Fix that lip.
She said, "Fix that lip."
You ain't see that? Yo,
No.
Tory Lanez put the mitts on old boy, busted his shit and everything.
Wow.
So
everyone,
Will Smith is happy right now.
I bet he is. So everyone, once again, we told you that this was going to be an hour and 30-minute podcast because there's really none that's really been going on for us to really dissect. But so everybody wanted to talk about this when I went ahead and did what can we really talk about? So as you can see on your screen, Roman Reigns Scooby Snacks opponents as follows. You have the bald-headed bastard that decided to come back, Braun Strowman. And then you have the other Uso, Jey Uso. Then you have Edge. Then you have Bray Wyatt, which you're still trying to find his code. Then you have Kevin Owens, the man we know as Daniel Bryan's son in AEW, Daniel Bryan. Then we have the man that lost about 2 weeks ago, singing and shit, thinking he was on Star Search and shit, Mr. Drew McIntyre, and the soon-to-be on the
Apollo.
Scooby Snack, right? The soon-to-be on the Scooby Snack, Logan Paul, and then
He forgot Brock Lesnar.
No, it was too much to. Do you know how much room I had? I didn't have a lot of room on this. So I
Brock Lesnar on there.
was getting the main people, motherfucker, the main people.
And Brock Lesnar wasn't the main person?
No, not in my book. He was getting beat up so many goddamn times. We have to at least like say, okay, who's the other people that he beat? You know what I'm saying? And then of course we got Seth Rollins. So at this point, everybody, anybody that goes against Roman Reigns are considered Scooby Snacks. And I do not know how to really feel about. You know what? I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I am thoroughly irritated with all of these fucking opponents just giving just it's just one by one by one by one, and it's like they just feeding Roman all these snacks one by one by one, and it's getting boring. So this whole thing with Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns, I get it, but I don't get it because, like, number one, they said that the Saudi prince was requesting Logan Paul, but this motherfucker was up there requesting dead people. Like, what the fuck? Can someone explain that shit to me? I don't think it was the Saudi prince. I believe that this was wholeheartedly the WWE's decision to put Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns on a glorified house show because they needed a main event. And they didn't want to make Roman look bad at Survivor Series or any of the big pay-per-views. Because if this was the case, they could have put him on Extreme Rules. That's how I feel. If you disagree, let me know.
Yes and no.
Okay, so go with no.
No, because I thought he was on this restricted, laid back schedule. So you tell me that he did SummerSlam and then he's not gonna do Extreme Rules, but he's gonna do the Saudi show, turn around and do Survivor Series, and then turn around and do the Rumble. I thought we were measuring our time frame by his pay-per-view appearances, and I honestly think it's just buying time to figure out how they're going to do The Rock versus Roman. And I feel like putting him with these squash matches, even though they might not seem like squash matches, they are squash matches. And on all these faces, his best match was against his cousin.
I disagree because I don't even remember that match, to be honest with you.
How don't you remember that match?
I don't remember that goddamn match.
He beat the shit out of his cousin till his cousin called him daddy.
Once again, I don't even remember that match. I remember his name, but I don't remember the match.
That match was fucking awesome.
Like I said, if it wasn't that important, I don't even remember the match.
It was better than that triple threat match.
Which triple threat?
The Daniel Bryan and Edge versus and
I don't even remember that match either.
I don't remember. Remember he stacked him, almost stacked them.
Yeah, I remember that, but that was all. That was just like that was the highlight of the show. That he stacked some bodies. That was it. Other than that, like, I'm sorry, but like Roman Reigns to me is like overrated as fuck. Like,
don't say that. The people in the UK gonna hear you.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, shit. He is. Like, he's like, I'm serious. Like, I get that he's a heel, but everybody talk about, he's the greatest of all time. Like, majority of his matches.
Whoa. That's pushing the line right there.
Once again, this is not coming from me because this is not shit I will say.
You're skate on thin ice, pal. You skate on thin ice.
This is shit I will not say. I'm just saying that they said that he's the greatest of all time because he's been champion for what's that, more than 3 years? Bruno Sammartino was like champion for what's that, 4 decades and shit, and they don't call him the greatest of all time. I mean, like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, there is levels to this shit. I
think he's great for this time period. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Hey,
somebody remembers that. The Hell in a Cell match.
Well, Abraham is trying to get points. He's trying to get brownie points.
Yo,
So
Abraham,
I'm not gonna allow that.
Abraham, you could take Chris's spot at the grill.
Oh, Abraham barely can show up. He barely shows up to the cookout. He can't take my seat at the table. I'm the head honcho of this motherfucker. Shit, you understand me? Yes, and Apple Boy did say that shit. Wait a minute, which part? Which part are we talking about? But anyway, Ty said that Saudi Arabia are ancient people. They're living in the Bible. They're not really moderate people. Yeah, they're not really
so
moderate.
So you call
people.
them Amish?
Hell yeah, they Amish. Amish people don't even wipe their asses.
That's fucked up. But they make some good butter though.
Yeah, they gotta find a way to church the butter. Like, what the fuck? I can't believe I'm even saying that. Abraham said that no brownie points, my guy. Okay, all right. Let me bring it back to code. Okay, so Roman Reigns have the best gimmick in professional wrestling.
Right now, yes.
I'm not disputing that. The problem is that Roman is just it's the same shit like over and over and over again. It's like, why should I even watch your matches? I guess that's where I'm at.
So basically, you're saying the same thing about Moxley bleeding. So you're saying the same thing about Brock suplex. You saying the same thing about Tyson, Austin Theory, selfie. You saying the same thing about Dom, can't wrestle. I mean, it's their gimmick. It is what it is. At times it doesn't get redundant. Yes, but at the end of the day, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Leave it the fuck alone. Right now,
okay, so it's been broken for a minute. Depending on like what subject we're talking about, because
call customer service and have them do a reboot.
I don't call customer service. I do that.
That's
thing
your
called
problem.
Twitter.
That's why your shit don't fucking work half the time.
No. I go through Twitter. That's how you fire motherfuckers. That's what you do. You remember, we got the fucking power. We got the power to fire these motherfuckers.
Nigga, I ain't French.
Yes, you are. You French right now. You from Wyoming. You French?
I live here, nigga.
You
I'm
live there
to be a Colorado resident. So,
you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you are in a remote location. Okay. Remote.
I'm in Woodstock.
You live.
I'm in
You live with the fucking Indians in the huts.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I play softball on the reservation, right? And we're going to a tournament, and then Atreyu, the son, he goes, "What are those things?" I was like, "If you don't be good, you can be sleeping inside of that instead of coming to the hotel." There's no TV in there. There's no TV in there, and no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi. There are nothing but huts and straws and condoms
and casinos.
And casinos. I thought there were condoms, but anyway. Yes, Ty. Yes, Roman Reigns' championship reign is boring. It's like the same.
So was CM Punk, and so is John Moxley.
No, you don't like CM Punk. You don't like CM Punk. CM Punk promos were actually interesting. Like, he doesn't come out there and talk about acknowledge me. You know, I'm like, okay, I'm acknowledging the fact that you put baby oil on your fucking hair. I'm acknowledging that. But everything else to talk about, we're the ones. That is the most boring fucking line. Like, Austin 316, awesome. I'ma kick your ass. If you smell it, what The Rock is cooking. I'm not going to be pouring my shit up in there. I'm too fat for that. No, it's not.
Huh? You said something?
Yeah, I did say something. I said that you're in a remote location and you need to relocate. That's what I said. You here now?
I'm a dead goldfish.
Say what?
I have a dead goldfish.
Did you swallow the goldfish for dinner?
No. I thought we were talking about shit that don't matter.
Like your shirt? Yeah, I get it.
My shirt. This shirt is awesome. Yo, Ziggy, peep the shirt. Let him know, Zig.
So we can't talk about the Saints because the Saints lost. So irrelevant. So yeah, let's move on. Abraham said that I hit with facts when I'm on a podcast. What facts are we talking about? What facts are we talking about, Abraham?
Oh no. Okada. Okay, there we go. Okada.
Listen, I don't be going around town talking about he's the greatest.
The Young Bucks super kicks.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we can make a whole list. We could go on an hour of redundant things that's nothing new. But then we go to the indies and we see shit like what's that dude? Vikino, and we watch some of his highlights. Man's fucking amazing. That's the type of shit that we would love to see. My favorite time of wrestling was the X Division. The X Division. Yeah.
For TNA.
Yes. That shit was so fucking fire. You got some of the different WCW's cruiserweight division. Fucking fire. Even fucking WWF's hardcore division before they went to like the whole 24/7 shit was fire. Yo, Ziggy, thank you, Zig.
Oh my god, you're bald headed. I actually thought you had a toupee.
I ain't 8-bit.
Wow.
Yahtzee. But yeah, President 4/5. President PlayStation, shout out to him. Oh man.
Why you have to say Yahtzee? That is funny. Funny.
So this past weekend, right? I was in Laramie, Wyoming, 3 hours away from where I live. And like I'm like the man of one-liners coming down to softball. I hit a home run, and only thing I could think of was like, the ball's gone. So like it's like, it's going, gone. My ass decides to yell, "Goodbye, gone forever, Aaron Hernandez."
Wow.
and then
I mean, what you could say is you could say ping pong, fuck your life, and then you do
ping
that.
Pong,
it's
fuck your
bing
life. Bong.
I don't give a fuck. It's ping
if
pong.
If you're not a New Yorker, don't be talking about our shit.
It's ping pong, fuck your life.
Yo, House, get your man's. House, get your man's.
I'm not from New York. You from New York. Shit.
House, get your man's.
He ain't here no more. Shit.
Okay. So Survivor Series, we got some big news.
Wait, we got a comment. Got a question. So Ziggy said, what do you guys think about the rumor stating Kenny telling the AEW locker room that he wouldn't hire 8% of them?
I believe it, and I believe that CM Punk is a racist. I believe it. And the reason why I say that because
where did that come from?
Nigga, I believe I tagged you in that on Twitter. If not, it's on my wall. I believe wholeheartedly that AEW's original plan was to bring in all of their friends. All their friends from either New Japan, from Impact, whatever. I think that was the original plan.
So where did they go wrong?
COVID stopped a lot of shit from happening. I think if COVID wouldn't have shut down the world, I think we would have got more Switchblade, more people, more Bullet Club members from Japan. The Fire Squad I think we got more of that in the States if it wasn't for COVID. I think COVID really messed up their original mission. So when that happened, they had to call an audible. And it wasn't a bad audible, but I think that's what he, like, in a sense, that's what he's kind of hitting at. Because think about it, a big portion of what their backstage, their EVPs are who? Their friends. The title's going who first? Their friends. Just a thought. Just a thought. I mean, it makes sense though, doesn't it not? They literally sit back and look at it.
I mean, no. Ping pong, fuck your life. I feel that
fucking Wisconsin people, fucking cheeseheads. And that comment was sponsored by Copenhagen.
I told you, like I told you last night, I'm not putting that shit in my mouth. So, what I was going to get ready to say, so I think if AEW had that philosophy on bringing their friends in, look what got them. Look where it got them. They bringing in their friends, and all the chaos is erupting.
They got bit.
Right. Matter of fact, here is the bite mark right there.
Oh shit! No fucking lie.
Oh, fuck me.
That motherfucker really did get bit.
He really got fucking bit. Was the nigga hungry when he bit him?
And nigga, eat a Snickers. Hungry? Why wait?
Oh God, you are so stupid. You are so stupid.
The motherfucker was fucking McGruff the crime dog, taking a bite out of crime and shit. God damn.
He really was. I guess he was the crime dog. Trying to take a bite out of crime.
Y'all remember? Do you remember Child's Play when Chucky bit Andy's mom on the arm?
Oh my God! Talking about you, little bitch.
Yes, yo, I'm saying, you know what? I like foreplay. I really do. I like foreplay, and I don't mind getting nibbled on. But a motherfucker bite me like that. Bite me like that.
You like to get bit?
Nibbled. Nibble, get the candle wax and a little put on the.
Nigga, this is not "Don't Be a Menace" type of scene.
No, that was hot cheese.
That was not hot cheese. That was fucking be a menace. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't candle wax. That was cheese. Never mind.
The candle wax didn't feel good though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I don't do candle wax.
Dude, hey, I'm nasty. I'm like. Pull my beard, spit in my mouth. I like that shit. That's just me personally. But going on. Hey man. You like that sometimes.
Let me move on. Okay. AB said that Indian guy
Wait,
said...
Come on. That's AB the God?
Is it?
Is that AB the God?
I think he is.
That ain't AB the God, is it?
Oh, I don't know. Any other suspects? Do you know who these people are? Because I do not know who these people.
Bruh, that sounds like AB. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That sounds like AB. I can hear right now. Hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah, let me finish. Okay.
One second. Is it? So
that's exactly. Now, Todd said that CM Punk a racist. I thought he was sexist towards women.
There's the clip. There is a clip.
And then let's see. Ain't that a bite mark when you put somebody in a headlock? I don't think that's AB. AB, are you the AB that we know from Twitter, or are you somebody else? 15%. Okay.
Nah, that ain't. AB don't talk
yeah.
about the Glock. I never heard
Yeah.
AB talk about a Glock. I don't think that's our AB. If
Okay.
you're our financial advisor, let me say so, because AB is our financial consultant. He hits all of our numbers for us.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he ain't lying. Like he literally does. But he said that Tony got to put the Glock on Anderson in charge. I think he's gone. Yeah, I think he
No.
quietly left AEW.
With Cody?
No, I don't think. No. I don't
He
think so,
gave
no.
your AB shot.
You don't.
No, but honestly, shout out to Kenny. I think Kenny might have got a new sponsorship with PETA for saving that dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the dog was in danger. Kenny saved the dog.
And then Ty said, "Did Kenny got a rabies shot yet?" You stupid. No, he got bit from a human, not from a dog. Well, even though he does look like one, but whatever.
Ace still probably thought that fucking Kenny Omega. Yep, that ain't our AB.
Yeah, that's not him. Yeah, that's not him.
Ace still thought that fucking Kenny Omega was a Scooby snack.
No comments. Oh my god, I cannot believe I heard this. Okay. So yeah, everybody. That is Survivor Series. Yeah, let's talk about Survivor Series. Go ahead.
See, but
I know. I'm like,
see, Christian's trying to get on Twitter right now. That's the problem.
I know. I'm sorry. Twitter be off the fucking chain.
Survivor Series. My boy Paul has given us another gem. I had mixed feelings about it personally. Why
you got mixed feelings about it?
Because I like the brand versus brand. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like the brand versus brand. I still think that NXT. The main roster needs a rebuttal against NXT. NXT came out there. Hold on, make sure. I mean, Chris is gone, y'all. Here we go. Those who don't know, this is Teal right here. You know, the infamous catch up the middle, got his head wrong. But the main roster needs a rebuttal from that Survivor Series. How did your little brother brand come in there and beat the brakes off? Literally came in there and beat the shit out. And I think they deserve a run back. But we were talking about this earlier today. The Bloodline will most likely be inside the War Games. But against who? That's the main question. Who would you guys want to see the Bloodline go against in War Games? So talking about the Usos, Solo, Roman, and my man Sami Zayn. We talk about Gunther's crew and adding somebody else to it. Somebody posted Seth, KO. Fuck, who else they put on there? But I don't know. But at the end of the day, this Bloodline thing is not gonna end no time soon. Maybe after WrestleMania, but I don't see any no time soon. Since Chris is not here, what did the chat room say? See what y'all saying? Ziggy says I think they're gonna.
I'm here.
The draft. I believe that the brand AB says the brand split mean nothing when the draft is 3 weeks before. So why should they care about the brand? I feel like they should care because it's a storyline. It's a storyline that needs to be retold. You have all of these up and coming guys, Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker. You have all these guys down there that will, the Creed brothers. They have some amazing talent down there, and I still think that they deserve a rebuttal. I still question the the title match, the NXT North American title match on SmackDown. I thought that was really fucking weird.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody else felt that way too. I thought that was weird, but it's getting more eyes towards NXT. So I wonder if that was the idea. Put more eyes on NXT, having their title defended on SmackDown. My question to you, Chris.
Yes.
What if they have the same problem coming back to the US as they did that one year? Was it last year that they had that issue, and they brought all the NXT guys to SmackDown to help out because a lot of the stars from SmackDown are still trapped in Saudi?
That was in.
But you remember that though, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if that was 2019. No, that was 2020. Yeah, I think that was the later part of 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think NXT going back to the black and gold. I think that we need more eyes on NXT. More eyes. Sprinkle them. I mean, bring them up for a little bit, bring them down. But when Vince is gone, we could still keep their gimmick, keep their name. People are getting their names back. Austin Theory, Tommaso Ciampa, Killer Cross. We're getting their original names back. I want Doudrop to lose her name and go back to Niven. That was a fucking great name. Shit like that.
Yeah, Doudrop is a stupid name, and whoever came up with that need to kill themselves.
Vince?
Like, dead ass. I'm serious. They need to really kill themselves. Like, just.
Man, I thought you were a Christian. Christians don't talk like that.
Christians do. They just do that shit after midnight. Guess what? It's after midnight. See? So, I'm being myself. What? What you laughing for? Yeah, what? It's 7 minutes after midnight. I am not a Christian no more. I am a sinner. Shit, goddamn it. Anywho, is there anything else that you want to talk about before we wrap up, sir?
Bruce Pritchard came up. Oh, Bruce? Fuck Bruce. Exactly. Not knowing how it goes.
Yeah, that's real good shit.
Yeah,
real good shit.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I really get a hard on for that.
I'm a wrestler. I'm a female. I have a new talent coming in here, and I need you to leave.
Yeah, come over here and show me your titties. Yeah.
I know we say it all the time, but y'all enjoy wrestling. Stop with all this bullshit.
Yes, please.
Just enjoy what we have right now.
Yes.
You know, y'all complain about WWE only being the only one out there. Now we have plethora, and you guys are still crying.
I don't get, like
Stop.
I say, I do not understand you
Stop.
humans out there.
They're not humans. They're mouth breathers.
No, they are called the WWE Putty Patrol.
No,
That's
Nick
what they
Beards.
call it.
Nick Beards. Nick Beards.
No, Putty Patrol.
Nick Beard.
Ooh.
And stop body shaming these wrestlers. Stop, not these wrestlers. Stop body shaming everybody, y'all. If you have something to say about somebody's image, post a picture of yourself and then talk shit.
Exactly.
No, Putties.
Comes to WWE and the AEW, Mark. Out behind it. And you know what's crazy? How did they fit behind that small ass tree?
I think it's called flexibility. I said what I said. Yep.
Yeah, that's my feeling. Yo, stop body shaming. Leave everybody alone. I mean, everybody's unique in their own different ways. You know what I mean? Chris got big nipples. I got a gray ass beard. Leave it alone.
Oh. Damn.
Just appreciate Sugar Nips here. Appreciate the grays. Appreciate the grays. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I always wondered, like, why you got so many tattoos?
I have, I think, over 30. I have arms. I have my ribs. I have my shin, my chest.
So is this like a New York thing or like?
No, all my
what
tattoos have a meaning behind it one way. Like, I don't get a tattoo just to get a tattoo.
Okay.
All my tattoos have a meaning to them.
I was gonna ask Ziggy the same thing because, like, at first I thought he was gonna get like a face tattoo, like, you know, like the Doe Man or something like that. I don't even know Ziggy.
Didn't you say that? Didn't you say that Ziggy had like some Mickey Mouse tattoos?
He did.
The Rockstars say, and the Rockstars say about Undertaker, you and your Mickey Mouse tattoos, and
yeah,
I fucked up. How can you do Ziggy like that, man?
I mean, Ziggy is he's short. He's really short. So I know he's not going to do anything at all. And then, yeah, so I'm not worried about Ziggy at all. Love you, Ziggy. Anyway, everybody, we are going to go to Twitter for a little bit. But yeah, next week is all about the indie scene. I forgot dude's name. Hang on 1 second. Let me.
Matt?
No, it's the other. It was the black cat. I forgot his name.
OG?
No,
Jojo?
Levy. No, Levy Lucas or BWI 437. Remember black dude? Him. Hold on, let me show you.
Black dude. I narrowed it down. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll be on our podcast like next week Sunday. So we'll
I
talk about that.
I won't be here for that. I gotta take some family time. I gotta take care of some family business, so I won't be up here. I'll be away from the Twitter machine, social media. I'm going off the grid for a couple of days. So just keep my family and myself in y'all prayers. And yeah, but we appreciate you guys. If you guys are on Facebook, please go to YouTube and subscribe, like, hit that
Subscribe,
bell.
please. Yes.
Hashtag Heels for Life. That's life, LYFE. Support us, y'all. We trying to get our numbers up, and I mean, we need y'all. We love your participation. We love y'all chiming in. We love our Facebook people. But yeah, it takes 2 seconds to text and say hey. It takes 2 seconds to get on there, depending on your area and your Wi-Fi or your cellular device.
And yes, remember to donate too. Donate to our podcast because we got a lot of shit that's coming up too.
Yes, y'all, and we doing this. I mean, give you another outlet. You know, there's a lot of podcasts out there who ignore y'all, but we love y'all and we appreciate you guys coming in and talk to us. You know what I mean? Y'all could be doing anything else, but y'all chilling with us, and we appreciate that. We really do.
Very much so.
All right. So
everybody remember, next week we got 5 more episodes until the 2000 episode. So
200.
200. Excuse me. 200. What did I say?
2000.
Excuse me. I wish I could get that far, but anyway. But yeah, so we get to the 200 episode. I'm sorry, y'all. It is late, and yes. But yes.
He's on demon time. He ready to get on Twitter because he's on demon time.
Shut up. Anyway, everybody, thank you guys for coming on the podcast. We'll be back next week, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. Until that time, I'm your host, Mr. Team Bring It.
I'm DJ Ray Flags. A shout out to the enforcer. You know, his service is nervous.
Yes, service was nervous. And join us on Twitter. Follow me, Mr. Team Bring It, and follow Mr. T.O. Oh my God, it is T.O. on Twitter. And you guys have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Everybody. Peace.